Hello, welcome. For those of you new here, my name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today I'm going to be trying out the L'Oreal Paris 24-hour foundation Infallible Pro Glow. I'm going to be applying the shade 205 Natural Beige, and this has an SPF of 15 in it. It has a radiant finish, and it's made for normal to dry skin, and it's very hydrating. So I will go ahead and put on my Touch Glorious Face Primer. Anytime I'm trying a new foundation, I always use my face primer that I absolutely love, and I know that works really, really well, which is my unique Touch Glorious Face Primer. It minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it helps hold your makeup in place all day long. I'm going to massage that all over the face into the skin, and I'm going to let that set for about 5 minutes. I really want it to dry and absorb into the skin, so that way when I apply my foundation, it will give me an absolute amazing finish. And I really like testing new foundations using this primer because I know exactly how this primer wears on my skin. It helps really make my makeup last all day long. So if for some reason the foundation, it doesn't look quite right on the skin, or it doesn't seem to be wearing as long, I know it's because of the product and not because of the foundation. So I like to have like that control group, right? I do the same thing when I'm trying a new primer, is I always use my same foundation. Again, having that constant knowing what works best for you and your skin really helps you to trial out new foundations and primers. So I'll be right back in a few minutes to apply that foundation. So let's go ahead and get started. There is a little protective seal on here, so I'm going to rip that off. And then I like to apply my foundations with my kabuki brush. So I'm going to just take a little bit of that product and squeeze it onto the brush. And then I like to start out with a little bit of product and then kind of build it up as I see what the coverage looks like. Because sometimes I go into these products and I apply a little too much to begin with, and it ends up being a little bit more full coverage than what I expected. All right, so this has a little bit of a paint thinner smell to it. Not my fave. And this is pretty tan. I was expecting this to be a little bit lighter, but that's okay. Go down my neck. And press it into the skin, and then I'm going to go back in and put a little bit more on my forehead. Now this says it's air light, medium coverage, and there's the option of like demi matte, natural, or radiant. So this is going to have more of like a dewy finish to it, which again is not necessarily my jam, but if something is dewy, what I normally do is I put a little bit of pressed powder on top of it to kind of help mattify it. You can also use a setting product. My hair is all in my face. So go underneath the eyes a little bit there, press it into the skin with that kabuki brush. And man, am I radiant. Am I right? Take it down the neck. That helps to take your product all the way out to like your ear and then down your neck. So that way if it's not quite the right shade, it's not like as obvious. All right, so let me take a look in the mirror here and see how this looks on the skin. It looks really good, and the product like blended out really, really nicely. Like I said, it's more of a dewy finish. So I think what I'm going to do to kind of calm it down a little bit is use some setting powder. But yeah, I'm impressed with how it built onto the skin, and I'll be back to let you know how this product wears throughout the day. It does say it's 24-hour foundation like wear, so stay tuned for my update. Okay, so here we are at the end of the day, and I will tell you, I went in with my unique pressed powder on top to try to cut down on some of the shine, but you can see throughout the day, this is a radiant finish, you all, so it is going to be a little bit more dewy, and that's just not my type. personally. But the other thing with the pressed powder is, I don't know if you can see here, the foundation really kind of bunched and gathered and makes me look a lot older and a lot more pore-y, if that's even a word, in this area here with the pressed powder. So it doesn't play well with other products, I will say that, but I am going to give it a try with some of the other products to see if I get a different result, because I definitely like to give things more than one shot, right? Depending on what kind of skin day you're having, it may just not wear the best. And so I like to give things a couple of chances before I completely rule it out. But I don't think, for me personally, this product is ideal. I think if you have more dry skin, if you like a dewy finish, if you're looking for medium to full coverage, this is going to be a solid option for you. It's just not my particular go-to, and so that's why I don't think it's necessarily the best for me. But that is why every single one of these companies offers a variety of different foundations and primers and mascaras and all that good stuff, because it's not a one size fits all. So I hope this is helpful for you on your foundation journey. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I come back and give you my end of the day updates, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that way anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Have a great day.